Hello and welcome to the lecture series on economics of growth and development. In the previous class, we have seen the vicious circles of poverty operating on the demand side as well as the supply side. On the demand side, it was stemming out from low real income translated into low demand, and thereafter the low demand was translated into low investments, capital deficiency and lower productivity. And on the supply side, low real income was translated into low savings, and thereafter low savings translated into lower investment, capital deficiencies and then low productivities. So this is how you see that the vicious circles are operating on both the demand side as well as the supply side. It is nothing but constellation of forces acting and reacting upon each other in such a fashion that they make sure that a country remains in a state of poverty. On the similar note, I have for you today a third circle which is operating in an economy which stems out or envelopes out of underdeveloped natural resources and underdeveloped human resource. Now, whenever I talked about natural resources, we know that natural resources or the development of natural resource is dependent upon the development of human resource per se in an economy, and therefore whenever the development of natural resource happens, that happens or it is dependent upon the productive capacity of the human population or on the human resource per se in an economy or in an country. And therefore whenever you have people who are backward, illiterate, low in terms of technical skills, they have lesser knowledge, they do not have proper entrepreneurial skills, what happens is it results into poor productive capacity, and as a result of that it translates into A, underdeveloped natural resource, B, unutilized natural resource, C, misused or misutilized natural resource. So because of this, what happens is people are economically backward because the natural resource is not developed, and this is how we can see that there is a spiral which is going on. Since the natural resource is not developed, as a result of this the people remain backward, and the natural resource is not developed because the people are backward, and it goes back to the same. So I can conclude by saying that underdeveloped natural resources are both a cause as well as a consequence of backward people. So this is how you can look that there is a circle which is operating, which is a third circle which stems out from underdeveloped natural resource as well as underdeveloped human resource. And this can be seen with the help of this diagram, which is saying that underdeveloped natural resource is because of backward people, and people are backward because of underdeveloped natural resource, and it becomes a circular flow. And this is how you can look at the third vicious circle which is stemming out from underdeveloped natural as well as human resource. So now you can see that how the productive capacity of an individual will lead to something called as development or proper utilization or fuller utilization of natural resource, and help a country to gain that kind of growth which it is supposed to with the help of proper utilization of both the human resource as well as the natural resource. If both of these remain underdeveloped or unutilized, then or it is underutilized, then you see something called as a third vicious circle which is operating in an economy which puts its people, which makes sure that its human resource remains backward. And we have seen once the population is backward, when an individual is backward, and at a macro level when the population per se is backward, then the country remains in a state of poverty. So this is how you can look at the third vicious circle stemming out from underdeveloped human resource as well as underdeveloped natural resource. So I hope the idea is pretty much clear. Please stay tuned. Thank you.